Dr. Breuning, thank you for coming to our program. Now, addiction we're going to be talking about today is a big problem. One in every 10 individuals in America will be addicted to alcohol or a drug at some point in life. So how do humans get addicted based on the research you have done?
Sure. I'm always researching the animal brain, and it's really interesting to know how our brain is designed to work, because then addiction makes sense. So if you think about our hunter-gatherer ancestors, if they found food, they were really happy, and they didn't know when their next meal was coming from, so they were always looking. And when they found food, the happy feeling was like paving on their neural pathways that wired them to find food more easily in the future. Now, in today's world, we have food so easily that it doesn't get us as excited as them. So we look for other things that give us that wow feeling, which is dopamine, that's like, wow, this will meet my needs. And when you have that feeling, it's like paving on your neural pathways that says, oh, I want more of this. Now, the biggest neural pathways build when we're young. The problem is that a lot of the things that get us excited are not good for us if we have too much of them.
So you're saying the human brain not communicating human words, not English, but using some sort of signals through those chemicals we're talking about, dopamine or endorphin, those things that to communicate and to a lot of times they determine our direct our behavior.
The chemicals direct your behavior all the time. It's fascinating to know that the verbal part of your brain that we're designed to think, oh, this is the good part, right? But it's not connected to your body. It's only connected to your middle brain. And your middle brain is connected to your body, through your lower brain. But it's the chemicals that create the signal that says, I'm going to go toward this, or a negative signal that says, I'm going to pull back from that. So it's sort of like a rider on a horse, that the rider is trying to persuade the horse to go this way or that way, but the rider needs to get the horse to do it, or else it's not going to do it. And words don't work, anger doesn't work, so it's understanding the horse's mentality that works.
So how do we address the issue of teenagers nowadays? They're very much addicted to social media, addicted to video games or some sort of drugs. How do we use that knowledge you just mentioned to address those kind of issues?
You can help your teenager understand about their brain. And the simple way to think about it is that thing you're already addicted to is like a river in your brain. And if you want to resist that thing that you're addicted to, it's like sending a river into a little straw. And that's hard because your new goal, your new neural pathway is not very big. So you're just like flowing in the river and you don't know how to change course. So when you help a person learn about their brain, then they understand why this bad thing feels good, but that the new thing will feel good if you make it a habit. Not reward bad behavior, only reward the behavior you want and withhold yourself from rewarding the undesired behavior. The biggest reward is your respect, giving the child your respect when they do the desired behavior, breaking the desired behavior into really small steps so the person is really confident that they're going to be able to do the steps and get the reward.
You have written several books on the subject. Which book would you recommend for people or their family members are dealing with addiction problems?
Sure. Well, my introductory book, I think, is the best. It's called Habits of a Happy Brain. Retrain your brain to boost your serotonin, dopamine, oxytocin, and endorphin levels.
Fascinating. Thank you so much, Dr. Breuning, founder of Inner Mammal Institute.